All right, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to the Wednesday edition of the Steve Malzberg Show from our New York City studios. A lot to get to. Andy McCarthy joins us from an interview we did earlier today on America Talks Live. But first, I want you to hear Donald Trump was in Washington, D.C. for a couple of hours today at the opening of his new hotel. The media, all they could talk about is, shouldn't he be in the battleground states? Should he be in the battleground states? In fact, CNN did an interview with him where they asked him that, and he said, you're rude, and that's an offensive question, because I did 5 stops yesterday. I'm leaving here. I'm going to North Carolina. Then I'm going to Florida. Hillary does one event every day, and you're asking me, shouldn't I be out on the campaign trail? He was really ticked off. So good for him. But here he was at the hotel. Watch.
Let's close the history books on the failures in Washington, and let's open a new chapter of success and prosperity for all of our people. We have a divided nation, a seriously divided nation, all of our people. That is how we will truly make America great again.
Battling a little sore throat from all the campaigning he's been doing. Now, Hillary Clinton was at it in her probably one stop of the day, trashing Trump.
When you are sworn in as president, you take an oath. You take an oath to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution. Listening to Donald Trump's campaign, I truly doubt that he has ever read the Constitution. Or if he did, back in school, he certainly doesn't remember it, and he doesn't understand. It is the most important founding document for the longest-lasting, greatest democracy in the history of the world.
Oh, my gosh. She's so bad. She's just such a bad candidate. Isn't that inspiring when Hillary says it? Okay, good news at the polls for Donald Trump. The big three, as I call them, IBD, Rasmussen, and LA Times, just about tied. But there's some news from Bloomberg out of Florida, battleground state, of course, that Trump desperately needs. And as you can see on the screen, we have Donald Trump up by 2 points in Florida. And interesting, with that poll, Marco Rubio is up 10 points in his Senate battle with Patrick Murphy. 10 points for Rubio. So good news out of Florida. Let's put another one up. This is not a Bloomberg poll, however, but this is a Remington Research Group poll. Ohio, Trump up by 4 in Ohio. And with that, he has 36% of Hispanics and almost 20% of blacks. No Republican nominee for the presidency has won 25% or more of the African-American vote nationally since Richard Nixon in 1960. Okay, let's go to Pennsylvania. All we keep hearing is Pennsylvania's lost. Hillary's got it. There's no way. She's only up by 3 in this poll in Pennsylvania. And I'll point out that in this poll, Hillary has only 45% of the African-American vote to 29 for Donald Trump. All right. We have documented for you, we were the first to document for you, Joe Biden last Friday saying he wanted to take out Donald Trump behind the school gym and beat him up, okay? Yesterday he doubled down. Remember we played you him going like this and want to fight him. So Donald Trump responded yesterday.
Did you see where Biden wants to take me to the back of the barn? Me. He wants it. I'd love that. I'd love that. Mr. Tough Guy. You know, he's Mr. Tough Guy. You know when he's Mr. Tough Guy? When he's standing behind a microphone by himself. That's when he's... He wants to bring me to the back of the barn. Oh. Some things in life you could really love doing. Our nation has lost... And by the way, if I said that, they'd say, he's violent. How could he have done that?
So right. We were saying that from Monday on. Okay, I want you to see real quick here this call for violence, in my view, by this little wink and nod signal from Joe Biden and what the DNC has done, or the Democratic operatives, I should say, who lost their jobs after it was revealed. They were fomenting violence and the firebombing in North Carolina. Look at this guy, Hollywood Boulevard. Look what he's doing to Trump's star on Hollywood Boulevard with a pickaxe. That's right. Yep, media is basically ignoring that, folks. Basically ignoring it. when you have the kind of rhetoric and shenanigans being put on by the Democrats, this is what you get. This is what you get. And it better not get worse. That's all I could say. It better not get worse. And if it does, they'll just blame Donald Trump anyway. Biden calls for, and they laugh at him. They think it's great.